On a hot and steamy night here in the Rose City, the Portland Pickles look to go for the series sweep after taking the first two against the Port Angeles Lefties as they continue this 9-game West Coast League homestand. We welcome you once again high above Walker Stadium, everyone. Ben Creighton on hand for another night of Pickles baseball. As I mentioned before, the Pickles have taken the first two games of this series and look for the sweep tonight as we go to the starting lineups for the Port Angeles Lefties, who continue to struggle at the dish. Last in the West Coast League in batting average at .202 as a team, and also dead last in runs scored overall with 135 runs. And it's been a struggle for them here at Walker Stadium. They've only scored 3 total runs in the first 2 games of this series. Nick Oakley, the defending West Coast League Player of the Week, will be leading it off for Port Angeles. Javi Espinoza, the second baseman, will be hitting second. Coleman Schmidt, who had a nice performance offensively last night, will be hitting third. Jack Holman, the catcher, will be hitting in the cleanup spot. Trevor Tishenko, the left fielder, in the 5th spot. Carson Crawford, the third baseman, hitting 6th. Bryce Matthews, the first baseman, will be hitting in the 7th spot. Tommy Takeyoshi will be the designated hitter tonight, hitting 8th. And then Luke Saunders, the center fielder, will be rounding out the lineup for Port Angeles tonight. Starting on the hill for the Pickles will be Ian Lawson, making his 5th start of the summer. An 0-1 record, a 2.51 ERA with 13 strikeouts. Pickles took game 2 last night 5-1 thanks to some early offense. And then in game 1, it was a 9-2 win for Portland. Looking to get the sweep before they welcome Bend in tomorrow night, as the first pitch from Lawson is up high for a ball. As I mentioned a second ago, Nick Oakley, the defending West Coast League Player of the Week, but has had a slow start this week against the Pickles. 1 for 8 so far in this series. The 1-0.
Walker Stadium, I want to remind you, the party deck is open till 2 a.m. till 3 a.m. if you're over age 70.
And in that performance last week, 9 of 23 with 3 home runs and 8 ribbies for Oakley. The 1-1. That one will bounce foul. And again, in this playoff hunt, the Pickles continue to take care of business, trying to secure that second playoff spot in the South Division. Again, overall winning percentage is going to be extremely crucial for Portland in these final few weeks. If the Knights win the division again in the second half, again, goes to overall winning percentage, not just in the second half. That one chopped foul. As the Pickles right now overall have a .600 winning percentage, the Ridgefield Raptors behind them at .556. So again, got to take care of business in front of their home fans over these next 7 games here inside Walker Stadium. The 1-2 again from Lawson. And again, Oakley continues to fight. Pickles coming to this one with an overall record of 21-14. 6-5 in the second half of the season. One, two again on repeat.
How do you do, Miss Leach? I'm Harvey, man from
Meanwhile, Port Angeles comes in tonight 10-25 overall, 3-8 in the second half of the season in the North Division. 2-2. Foul tip, still 2-2. As the at-bat continues. 2-2 once again. Outside, count full. Tenth at bat, or a pitch I should say, upcoming for Lawson. And that battle won by Oakley as he draws the leadoff walk. That'll bring up Javi Espinoza. 220 average for Espinoza this season. 26 hits and 16 RBIs for the left-hander. First pitch popped up, foul ground, and that will drift out of play. One for 4 last night in the box for Espinoza. And that 5-1 Pickles win. Another long strike, 0-2. Quick move over to first. And Oakley is slow to get up over at first. Not sure, maybe if jammed a finger getting back to first. Not sure what happened to Nick Oakley, but looks like he's okay. Outside 1-2. One, 2. 2-2 to Espinoza. Mentioned a second ago, it'll be a hot weekend here in the Rose City. Right now, 93 degrees here in Portland. And going to be even warmer tomorrow night with a high of 99. 2-2. 3-2. And back-to-back walks to start off this top of the first. And really quickly, that's going to bring up Brian Grant for a mound visit. Again, back-to-back walks to lead off the top of the first for Port Angeles. A slow start here for Ian Lawson. As I mentioned a minute ago, overall a 9-game homestand for the Pickles. After they conclude this series with Port Angeles tonight, they'll welcome in the Bend Elks for a 3-game series tomorrow night. And then their final home series of the regular season will take place starting next Tuesday when the Bellingham Bells come to town. And then Portland will conclude the regular season with 2 series on the road. Here's Coleman Schmidt with 2 on with no one down. Schmidt 2 for 3 last night. First pitch, that one foul. Oh, and 2.
All right, there's 2 strikes. Let's make some noise, Walker Stadium. We're gonna have more cowbell.
Lawson with the 0-2. Smith goes chasing.
There we go.
1 down. Well, that may be what Ian Lawson needed right there to get himself going. 1 down, and now I'll bring up the catcher, Jack Holman. Holman with a 170 average this summer, 10 RBIs. Looking to add on to that total early on here in the top of the first to give Port Angeles an early lead. First pitch popped up left side. That will land in the berm. Runner on the move, slapped into left, and that one going to be snagged by Matt Jew. 2 down. For a second, looked like that was going to be trouble, but Matt Jew on his horse, able to make the snag. 2 down here for Port Angeles as Trevor Tashenko will step into the box for the first time tonight. And taking a look at the defensive assignments for the Pickles tonight, you saw Matt Jew make the catch out in left field, Gabe Scoro in center field, Ryan Gardino out in right, Leo Mosby at third, Cam Clayton at short, Kyle Dernetti getting the start tonight at second base, Ivan Luna at first, and Jake Morrow getting the start behind the dish tonight for the Pickles. Tashenko late on that one.
Oh, that's nasty.
231 average for Tashenko. One and one to the current Cal Golden Bear. That one burns the outer half.
All right, Walker Stadium, we got to get into this game. Let's make some noise. Let's get into it. A little jam here. We're getting out of it. Everything's cool. Let's go, Kevins.
And Ian Lawson bounces back. Gives up 2 quick walks. Great response there from the right-hander. Pickles coming to bat for the first time tonight on the other side.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/BeFast.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
Taking a look at the starting lineups for the Portland Pickles tonight. Cam Clayton will be leading it off, playing shortstop. Daniel Hiroshi in the lineup tonight here in Game 3. Will be the DH for Portland tonight, hitting second. Matt Jew hitting third. Ryan Gardino, who has been on an absolute tear in the box over the last 3 games. He'll be hitting in the cleanup spot. Leo Mosby, the third baseman. Right now, third in batting average in the West Coast League. He'll be hitting fifth. Ivan Luna in the 6th spot. Gabe Scoro hitting 7th, Jake Morrow in the 8th spot, and Kyle Dernetti hitting 9th for the Pickles. Here's Cam Clayton. As the first pitch is outside for a ball. Riley Agson getting the start on the bump tonight for Port Angeles. 5.28 ERA, an 0 for 3 record. Making his 4th start of the summer. Clayton opposite way, but foul. Clayton hitting .284 so far this season. And goes down swinging. Now bring up Daniel Hiroshi.
Here's your designated hitter from Walker, number 35, Daniel Hiroshi.
Hiroshi hitting .156. First pitch fouled into the stands.
Come on, Kevin. Come on, a little bit of effort, Kevin.
A lot of solid energy coming out of it. Good positive aura. Great, great, it's all great.
5 hits this summer for Hiroshi. Off speed. 0-2. That one a strike, according to Tim Heigl, who is calling balls and strikes tonight. Will Bennett out on the infield. Inside, 2-2. Chopper, but foul.
It's like a carousel. You pay the quarter, you get on the horse. It goes up and down and around.
Slow roller. Axon. Over to first in time, 2 down. And now I'll bring up the Santa Clara Bronco, Matt Jew.
Fielder from Santa Clara, number 30, Matt Jew.
Hitting .311 this summer. A strong heart of the order for this Pickles squad. They're 3, 4, and 5 hitters tonight, all in the top 12 in the West Coast League in batting average. That one slapped. Fair ball just inside the line. Matthew will get held up at first. Single there for Jew keeps the half inning going.
Nice hustle, Jake.
Keep clapping for your right fielder, number 45, Ryan Gardino.
And another one of those guys who is swinging the bat extremely well. This guy who's stepping into the box, Ryan Gardino, 6th in the West Coast League in batting average at .330. He is 7 of his last 10, and in that span, 5 RBIs. Highlighted by a 3-run home run that he lifted over the left center wall back in Game 1. Didn't go around, according to Will Bennett.
Shout out to all the Kevins just joining us. For Kevin night. And the future Kevins that are out there too.
Gardino over to short and gets past Nick Oakley. As now the Pickles have runners on first and second.
Go crazy. He's on the hot corner from UC Santa Barbara, number 16, Leo.
And here's Leo Mosby, who has the 3rd best batting average in the West Coast League, .364. Trailing Travis Bazzana, who leads the way, playing for the Corvallis Knights, hitting .442 down at Goss Stadium. And then Julian Kadama, who plays for the Bend Elks, hitting .366. Of course, we'll see him tomorrow night for Game 1 of that series against the Elks. Over to third. And Crawford will just step on the bag for the 3rd and final out. The Pickles threaten with 2 on, but still goose eggs as we head to the 2nd.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/BeFast.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
To the top of the
No scores. We head to the second here at Walker Stadium between Portland and Port Angeles. Of course, it is Kevin Knight.
Down here in the Foster outdoor box. Xavier.
Everybody named Kevin gets in for free.
All right, next time. Now batting the third baseman from UC Berkeley, number 33, Carson Crawford.
Carson Crawford will get it going here for the Lefties here in the top of the second. And first pitch drills him.
Xavier in the Foster outdoor box. 6 years old down here with Dylan T. Pickle. Walker Stadium. Let's give a big Walker Stadium welcome to Xavier on his 6th birthday. He looks very underwhelmed by all of this. He could really care less, but we're trying, buddy. Happy birthday.
So for the second straight inning, Port Angeles gets the leadoff man on. Here's Bryce Matthews, the current Washington State Cougar. A 127 average this summer. First pitch above the letters for a ball. Seven hits, 8 RBIs for Matthews. There's our first sighting of Dylan T. Pickle tonight. One and one. Another quick move to first by Lawson.
I believe there ought to be a constitutional amendment outlawing astroturf in the designated hitter.
Matthews started his career down in Fayetteville with the Arkansas Razorbacks. 1 and 2.
One more for Pickles, Walker Stadium. Make some noise.
Of course, we know how strong of a program that is under Dave Van Horn, who just signed an extension with the Razorbacks. Outside for a ball. 2 and 2. Played 3 games during that 2020 season at Baum Walker Stadium. 2-2. Ripped over to second. Dernetti over to second in time. The 4-6-3 double play for the Pickles. Two down for Tommy Takayoshi. .278 average for Takayoshi. Lawson quickly ahead 0-2. Behind on that one. 1-2-3. go down the Port Angeles Lefties. Go to the bottom of the second.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great call, vodka. Fans, if you direct your attention to the center banner of the outfield, the ball gets hit right in the center of that circle. Then the first two fans that out to the party deck and show Jeremiah that your name Kevin are entered to win a case of center. Lead off for your Portland Pickles, your first baseman from Fresno State.
Ivan Luna will lead it off here for the Pickles in the bottom of the second. As we'll take our first look at scores around the West Coast League. As Luna lifts that one into center, Luke Saunders underneath it makes the squeeze for the first out. One pitch, one out here for the Pickles. Right now, the Bend Elks leading the Wenatchee Apple Sox 3-1 in the bottom of the third. The Walla Walla Sweets out to a good start down at Goss Stadium against the Corvallis Knights. 5-0 in the top of the fifth. Still scoreless between Yakima Valley and Cowlitz in the top of the second.
Now batting for the Pickles, your center fielder from the University of Portland, number 12, Steve Scoro.
First pitch to Gabe Scoro.
All right, 4 Kevins. That's all the Kevins we need. Thank you, Kevins. And you were too slow on the Kevin draw.
Shows bunt. Call the strike. .203 average for the Portland Pilot with 15 hits.
Only grown-ups can win the CBD. Grown-up Kevins only. Sorry.
One for 4 last night in game 2. And Scoro goes down swinging. Here's the catcher, Jake Morrow.
Now batting your catcher from Lynn Community College, number 25, Jake Morrow.
And Riley Agson continues to work quickly here in the early going. One Morrow. Backhanded stop there by Oakley across the diamond. Nice play there by the shortstop. Another quick 1-2-3 half to the third. Still scoreless here at Walker Stadium.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Well, as you saw a second ago, make sure to go onto pickleshop.com for all your Portland Pickles gear, hats, and a lot more.
The White Sox during the White Sox scandal.
Popular item this week have been the replica Navy Pickles uniforms that they've started to sell. Those have been flying off the shelves. Luke Saunders, the bottom of the order, will get things going for Port Angeles. First pitch, hit opposite way, foul. Saunders hitting 193. One and one here from Lawson. Fouls off the 2-1.
Get that, Kevin. Let's go.
Inside, rings him up. Four strikeouts now for Lawson. Back to the top of the order with Nick Oakley, who walked in his first plate appearance. Ian Lawson getting into a groove here in the third. After giving up 2 straight walks to lead off this ball game, he's been solid ever since. Coming off, I should say, a 2021 season down in Corvallis for Oregon State, where he posted a 1-0 record with a 2.00 ERA and 7 relief outings for Mitch Canham's squad. That one ripped over to second, and that goes to his teammate, Kyle Dernetti. 2 down. As Dernetti helps out his Beaver teammate right there. Here's Javi Espinoza. Also got on with the walk back in the first. Obviously another solid season for that program down in Corvallis with Oregon State. Made it all the way to the Fort Worth Regional before falling to Dallas Baptist to end the 2021 campaign. (3-0). And a 4-pitch walk. Strikeout for Coleman Schmidt in his first AB. First pitch ripped into left, and that's going to drop. Espinoza is going to be held up at second. And Port Angeles once again with 2 on, with 2 down.
He's been eaten by an octopus, swimming in the water. Now batting number 36, Jack Holman.
Here's the left-hander, Jack Holman. Flew out to Matt Jew in left field back in the first. And Morrow is going to come out and talk to his righty. Again, it's been a struggle at the dish this season for this lefty squad. Last in batting average in the West Coast League, hitting .202 as a team. They've only scored 135 runs this entire summer. And have only scored 3 total runs in the first 2 games of this series. Looking to strike first with a runner in scoring position. That one chopped towards the lefty's dugout.
Eat steak and drink whiskey.
One to Holman. Off the end of the bat. Lawson, the flip over to Luna in time. And the lefties once again threatening with 2 on. But the Pickles get out of it. Bottom 3 we go. Pickles still looking for their first runs of the night.
Please direct your attention.
B-E-F-A-S-T. Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Walker Stadium, let's hear it for all the Kevins. We love you, Kevins. All the Kevs.
Kevin's on parade here at Walker Stadium. Again, Kevin Knight here at the ballpark. Everyone with the name Kevin gets in for free.
That was a lot quicker than the dog parade.
Yeah, the Kevins were much more behaved. Not a one of them tried to do so on the field so far.
Still a scoreless game here in Game 3 of this series as Kyle Dernetti is going to step into the box.
State University, number 15, Kyle Dernetti.
Oregon State Beaver hitting 135 in a Pickles uniform this summer. And before his college career down at Goss Stadium, obviously terrific may not be even the best word to describe it. An amazing high school career down at Tualatin for the Timberwolves. 3-0. And there's a strike from Axon. Tualatin High School's all-time leader in, here we go, hits, RBIs, doubles, triples, walks, and runs scored. And he draws the walk right there. Leadoff man on here for Portland.
Here's your shortstop from UW, number 46, Eric. All right.
And if you want to talk about another standout high school prospect here in the state of Oregon, you got him stepping into the box right now, Cam Clayton. The Three Rivers Player of the Year out of Lake Ridge High School. Shows bunt, throw down to first. The number 2 rated Pac-12 prospect and the number 2 ranked shortstop in the state of Oregon is Clayton. That one catches the upper half of the zone. Of course, getting ready to make his way up to Seattle to play for the Huskies. 1-1, shows bunt. That one foul. Axon with the 1-2. Dernetti on the move. And Dernetti with a stolen bag, but a called strike 3 on Clayton. 1 down. Here's Daniel Hiroshi.
Here's your designated hitter from Wofford, number 35, Daniel Hiroshi.
A ground out back to Axon, back in the bottom of the first. Off speed, catches the outer half.
Second camera shot. You pay the quarter. You get on the horse. It goes up and down and around.
Three RBIs this summer for Daniel Hiroshi. That one lifted in the air, right center. Hauled in by Saunders, and Dernetti's not going to test the arm. Two down for Matt Jew.
Now batting your left fielder from the University of Santa Clara, number 30, Matt Hughes.
Jew got the first hit of the night on a single that landed just inside the right field line. First pitch strike. And Back Beer making an early appearance tonight here at Walker Stadium. Fouls it off, 0-2. $16 ribbies for Matt Jew. Tied for third on this Pickle squad, along with Ivan Luna, the 0-2. And Tim Heigl says he went around. That'll retire the side. 0-0 in this pitcher's duel early on here in Game 3 of this series.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
A good pitcher's duel that we have here at Walker Stadium between the Pickles and the Lefties. Ian Lawson against Riley Agson. A good battle between the two righties so far. Trevor Tishenko will get things going. Oh for 1 so far. Went down swinging back in the first. First offering, check swing. Called a strike, 0-1. Only 3 games played during his freshman campaign down at Berkeley. Went 0 for 3. Had 2 pinch hit appearances for Cal. This one lifted deep into right. Gardino going back just in front of the track and makes the catch for out number 1.
Hey, also, tonight's 50-50 raffle brought to you by the Briners.
Allowed first out as Carson Crawford will step in. Got on base back in the 2nd inning after getting plunked. And pretty soon we'll be joining Trevor Tishenko down in Berkeley. Committed to the Golden Bears during his sophomore season at Cardinal Newman High School. Outside for a ball, 1-0. Crawford, part of a 2021 class that features 8 in-state products. Definitely not uncommon when it comes to recent classes that we've seen from Cal. 1-0. That one ripped but foul. And the race is on, and he's got it. Matchup here of future Pac-12 foes. Lawson with the Beavers, and like I said, Crawford, the future Bear. Breaking ball, and the 2nd time he's been hit, this time off the dome. Thank goodness for helmets.
From 1 to number 48, Bryce Matthews. Bryce strikes out. $1 Wickles Pickles in the party deck for the next half inning.
And speaking of Pac-12, here's the Washington State Cougar Bryce Matthews, who grounded into a 4-6-3 double play in his last AB. First pitch out of play. And really for obvious reasons. You look around the West Coast League, the amount of Pac-12 players and future players who will play in that conference, you can find them everywhere. And again, for obvious reasons, since it is, well, the West Coast League. 0-2, Matthews didn't like that call. Oh, 2, 1 down. That one foul again. Lawson, quick move over to first. And Crawford able to get back. 0-2. That one driven into right. Gardino drifting over. 2 down. A strikeout back in the second for Tommy Takayoshi. That one high and tight for a ball.
Oh, it's you. I was actually worried there for a minute.
Another check on Crawford. Oh.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka.
Like a crawling to get back. Late on that one. 1-1. One. On the strikeout, throw down to second, not in time. Tried to strike him out, throw him out to end the top half of the fourth. And I take that back, 2-2. Two's home. Driven deep into center. Scoro going back and able to make the running grab. Only 3 hits in this ballgame so far between the Pickles and the Lefties. To the fourth, bottom half, 0-0.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Still no score in this pitcher's duel in this game 3 of this series between Portland and Port Angeles. And the one thing you'll notice throughout this game so far, you kind of have a difference in speeds. And I don't mean like velocity, I mean tempo, basically. You see Riley Agson really likes to get into a rhythm. After a pitch, he'll get the ball and immediately wants to get the signal and just ready to go. Lawson kind of more relaxed, kind of slower, takes his time in between pitches. But even though we have contrasting styles, both pitchers have been dominant so far in this one. Here's Ryan Gardino. A single in his first at-bat, as he is now 8 of his last 11 in the box. Oh-2 again. Popped up deep into left on the track as Trevor Dishenkel will make the grab. A loud first out. Here's Leo Mosby.
He's on the hot corner from UC Santa Barbara, number 16, Leo Mosby.
Grounded out to third to end the first. That one fouled off to the right side. One and one.
No line in the party then.
Ripped opposite way. And that's going to bounce over the wall for a ground rule double.
Come get some drinks and snacks up here, folks. It's no line. And while you're on the
And with one down, the Pickles with a runner in scoring position. Can they finally break this scoreless tie? 0 for 1, Ivan Luna so far. A fly out to center. 16 RBIs for Ivan Luna this summer. Breaking ball from Axon. Luna tied for third in the team lead in RBIs. 0 for 2. Coming off a tremendous college campaign down at Fresno State where he hit .310 for the Bulldogs. Off speed just misses. Two-two, check swing, able to hold up. On the ground over to first. 2 down, but good hitting right there from Ivan Luna to move Leo Mosby over to third. 2 down for Gabe Scoro.
He's a pilot from the University of Portland, number 12. Put your hands together for Gabe.
Scoro 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Four RBIs this summer for Gabe Scoro. That one ripped but foul. Pickles' first run of the night, potentially 90 feet away. Coming off a 2021 season where he was third on the Portland Pilots in batting average, as he was out in front of that one.
Everybody.
Oh-2, Scoro lifts this one into left. And that one snagged once again by Trevor Tishenko. Still no score as we head to the 5th here at Walker Stadium.
His host family, Joey and Suzanne.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
We're live right now, so we're going to go to John Jensen. John, looks like a 0-0 game, but lucky enough we can talk about it now that there's one hit up there against the Pickles, but 1 and 2 hits. Offensive display not yet, but soon to be, I hope.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I just first want to say, man, I feel honored that Kevin is interviewing me here on Kevin's Day. Great guy here. We all love him, and he's great. Anyway, to the
Checks in the mail.
To the game. Offensively, it's off to a slow start from both teams, but we just got to stick to our plan, have a good approach, and I think we'll start to get things going.
That's frightening right there.
Hey, there's Kevin right there. Usually we start to get in a rhythm too as the game goes on, so I'm telling the guys to have good at-bats, get on base, and just keep it simple.
One of the things that has been very impressive so far in this homestand is that we've been able to come back and put some scores up. Do you see that happening later? And there's a lot of noise around here, so sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. Definitely, I think I definitely do. Ian Lawson, the starter, did really well keeping us in the game. So I think it's just rally time now, getting the boys going, and just got to scratch every run, and every at-bat matters right now. So just have base runners and get us a W tonight.
Focus is the name of the game, so let's keep the guys focused and see if we can't come out with a win on this game.
Oh, yeah, definitely get them focused in here, and they definitely have a lot of energy in the dugout right now, as usual. So just got to get them fired up and come out with the win tonight.
Back to action. Appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you, Kevin.
John Jensen, you're the man. I'm just here interviewing you.
Thank you.
We're going to send it up to Ben Creighton. Ben, take it away.
All right, Kev, appreciate it. And by the way, happy Kevin Day to him. Eric Hill's the new pitcher out on the bump for the Pickles. 2.57 ERA, making his 6th appearance of the season. 7 innings of work, 5 strikeouts. And as always, as you saw there, Dylan T. Pickle, always a fan favorite for, well, obvious reasons. Not just a fan favorite here at Walker Stadium, but world renowned. I mean, where else can you find a 7-foot Pickle? Eric Hill will face Luke Saunders to lead off the top of the 5th. 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking.
Oh, it's you. I was actually worried there for a minute.
The 1-0. Inside 2-0.
Aside from being Kevin Night, it is National Intern Day. I don't know if you knew that. We got a lot of interns that work here at Walker Stadium.
Quick, name all of them.
Don't have time.
That one catches the outer half.
And there's Taylor. And I think that's it.
Three 3-1. That one driven deep opposite way and into the berm.
Shout out to Laura, the intern.
Oh.
Jay, the intern.
That one got
Abigail,
physical
the
for that
intern,
foul ball.
Kevin, the intern. Parker, the intern. Dylan, the intern. Liam, the intern. Joe, the intern.
The payoff. Ripped up the middle for a base hit.
Pauline, the intern. Kelly, the intern. Brian, the intern. Riley, the intern. Emily, the intern. Let's hear it for all of them.
So once again, Port Angeles with the leadoff man on.
Leo Mosby, the intern. Joey Cooper, the intern.
We said you, Nate. We said, yeah, Nate the intern.
Here's Nick Oakley. A ground out and a walk so far for the defending West Coast League Player of the Week. One for 9 in this series. Still looking for a big at bat here.
How do you do, Mrs. Leach?
2-0. Oakley slaps the 2-0. Deep into left and making the leaping grab. Against the wall is Matt Jew. That one was possibly going to sail over the wall or at least off the wall. Big defensive play by Matt Jew.
Lifetime Pickle of the Week.
Walker Stadium.
Possibly taking away a couple runs there from the lefties.
We had to sell. Now batting number 16, Javi Espinoza.
One down for Javi Espinoza. 2 walks so far in this one. And again, the homestand continues tomorrow night against the Bend Elks. 7:05 first pitch once again here at Walker Stadium. Another walk in the walk night. And tomorrow night's concert will feature the Shivas. And then on Saturday night, it'll be Keep Portland Weird Night, because why not? That one also popped up on the left side. Tough play into no man's land. Leo Mosby can't track it down. And 2 on for the lefties with 1 down.
Now batting number 27, Coleman Schmidt.
Coleman Schmidt already with a single tonight. Looking for another rip. That could finally break this 0-0 score. Twelve RBIs for Schmidt. This one belted deep into center, and he's going to get 3 more of them. A 3-run blast off the bat of Coleman Schmidt. And the Port Angeles Lefties with the first runs of the night make it a 3-0 lead here in the top of the fifth. Coleman Schmidt's third dinger of the season. And now we'll get a mound visit.
Folks, don't forget to check out the official podcast of the Portland Pickles, the comedy primetime podcast.
And that's going to do it for Eric Hill.
Hosted by our very own Jeremiah Kawasaki.
So a new pitcher will come in here for Portland off the 3-run blast from Coleman Schmidt. 3-zip Lefties. New pitcher in for Portland on the other side.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Ivan Luna's family is here in section 208. What? Yeah, Ivan Luna's family is over there by Fred Leibel and Joey and Suzanne. They're all here. Club 2021's here. They won the championship. Did you win the championship?
Tommy Snyder, the new arm for the Pickles, will come in here in the top of the fifth. 3-0 Port Angeles off the 3-run home run from Coleman Schmidt. First pitch out to center field. And that'll be the second out of the top of the fifth as Jack Holman flies out. Snyder comes in with a 4.09 ERA, 10 strikeouts, making his 12th appearance of the summer. Trevor Tashenko 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a flyout. One 0 from Snyder. Look out. Snyder currently playing his college ball at Pacific Lutheran as he comes home with the 2-1. That one fouled off the mask of Jake Morrow. Finished with a 4.10 ERA with 49 strikeouts, a 4-4 record in 2021 with 11 starts. Brings him up, called strike 3, but Port Angeles on the board, 3-0 as we head to the bottom half of the fifth. Yeah. I was going to come talk to you about that.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break a vodka. Two of my favorite interns.
Always one of the best moments of the game, the Dizzy Bat competition.
3, 2, 1.
My money's on the guy. I think that's a Gary Payton jersey, I think. My money's on him.
3, 5, 7.
Oh, it's a Chris Middleton. It looked like it said Payton. Now I know my eyesight's bad. Oh, it is Payton. So I was right the first time. I got corrected, and oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, that's why I'm not a betting man. Oh boy.
National run into an intern day. You got to be careful out there.
Oh my goodness. Once again, we get another replay because, of course, and down he goes.
Intern John Jensen. All right, we're going to need some runs, Walker Stan. Give me a go.
3-0 Port Angeles.
1, 2, 3. Oh, that was good.
Pickles look to get those 3 back, or at least cut into the deficit a little bit. Here's Jake Morrow. Grounded out to short back in the second. First pitch ripped through the hole into right. And that's a solid start for the Pickles. Leadoff man on. And steps in Kyle Dernetti.
Your next batter is from Oregon State University. He's your second baseman, number 15, Kyle Dernetti.
Dernetti got on with a free pass. And his first at bat shows the bunt, lays it down. Over to first in time, but a good bunt there from Kyle Dernetti. But a nice play over down the third base line by Carson Crawford. Caged that one, off balance throw to first in time. One down for Cam Clayton. 0 for 2 tonight with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch strike from Axon. He has been impressive tonight. Looking for his first win of the season, coming in 0-3 in 4 starts. 1-1. Clayton sliced opposite way for a base hit. Morrow scores. And that is exactly why Lindsey Meggs, the head coach of the Washington Huskies, has to be excited to get Clayton on campus this fall. An RBI single gives the Pickles their first run of the night.
Keep that energy going for your designated hitter from Wofford, number 35, Daniel Harosi.
And after that RBI single, you can kind of feel there's a different energy here in the ballpark after that RBI. 1-1. And that gets by Holman. Clayton will move up to second. Two and two. Spin and throw back to second. The payoff, and Hiroshi goes down swinging. Two down for Matt Chu. And we'll get a visit. Maju 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout so far in this one. Cam Clayton finally getting the Pickles on the board with that RBI single. So by the way, our unofficial, can I say unofficial bat dog? Official bat dog. Lupe is up here. If Matt Ju gets a hit or if the Pickles tie it up here, she's going to be the rally dog. I'm renaming it right now. That one deep into center field. Off the base of the wall. One run is in. And now it's a one-run ball game. 3-2. Matt Chu with his 17th RBI. That one just kept drifting and drifting. Gardino also with a hit tonight, also with a flyout. And they're going to intentionally walk Ryan Gardino. Well, you know what they say, that's the ultimate sign of respect.
You know what that means? Oh, baby.
And really, at this point, you can't really blame Port Angeles with the way Ryan Gardino has been swinging the bat the last couple of games. Here's Leo Mosby with a ground rule double back in the fourth. 33 RBIs this season for Mosby. Right now, second in the West Coast League, trailing Kobe Morales of the Richfield Raptors, who has 34. 1-0, Mosby foul off the foot.
When you're harnessing good energy, work out the band. A lot of solid energy coming out of you. Good, positive aura. Great, great. It's all great.
1-1 to Mosby. Popped up into right. Drifting back, Coleman Schmidt. And makes the grab. But the Pickles get 2 back on the board. 3-2 as we head to the 6th.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Of course, another crowded night out on the Burns here at Walker Stadium. Once again, a great night for a baseball game. Evan Tomlinson will come out of the bullpen here for Portland. Coming in with a 9.81 ERA and 3 2/3 innings of work. His 4th appearance of the summer. And the same thing down the right field berm as well. As the offense for both teams finally picks up in the 5th inning. A 3-run blast off the bat of Coleman Schmidt in the top of the 5th gave the Lefties a 3-0 lead. And then you had a pair of RBIs from Cam Clayton as well as Matt Jew. Carson Crawford will get things going.
Evan Tomlinson, new hitter on the Bullpen Pickles. Give the hand, folks. Now batting for the Lefties, number 33, Carson Crawford.
And so far, Crawford has been plunked twice in this one. 2 hit by pitches. That one hammered into left, but that's one's going to drop in front of Matt Jew. Once again, the leadoff man on for Port Angeles. Here's Bryce Matthews. Ground into a 4-6-3 double play and then a fly out to right field. So far in this one. First pitch over to Luna, scooped up, throws it to second in time, and they turn the double play. He may be a starting outfielder for the Fresno State Bulldogs, but he has shown this summer he can get it done at first base as well.
Now batting for the Lefties, DH, number 37, Tommy Takayoshi.
There's Tommy Takayoshi. That one ripped opposite way. Strikeout and a flyout so far tonight for the DH. One and two. Two's home. Burns the inside half. One-run game as we head to the bottom of the sixth.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Second straight night, we'll get an appearance from Joseph Sinclair out of the bullpen for Port Angeles, as the Lefties try to maintain a 3-2 lead against the Pickles and try to salvage a game in this series, with the Pickles already getting the series W last night. As Sinclair comes into this one with a 5.66 ERA with 34 strikeouts, 30 walks, and 27 innings of work, making his 18th appearance on the season. As the southpaw prepares to get going, the Pickles offense looking to tie it up or take the first lead of the night. Same with everybody on the berm. Ivan Luna will lead it off here for Portland. 0 for 2 tonight with a flyout and a ground out. First pitch, strike to Luna. Quickly 0-2. Luna pops it straight up. In foul ground.
Hands up.
That one into the seats.
On the bounce, look at that. Way to go, Kevin.
Hey, a nice snag off the bounce. Oh, 2 on repeat. Up and tight. Again inside, 3-2. Chopper up the middle, over to second. Espinoza over to first, 1 down. Here comes Gabe Scoro, who's also over 2 tonight. And that will do it for Joseph Sinclair after just 1 at-bat. Port Angeles will bring in a new pitcher out of the bullpen. Not many chances left to come out to Walker Stadium to enjoy some Pickles baseball. After tonight, only 6 more home games in the regular season. And for the 3rd straight night, we're going to get Ryan Wyke.
New pitcher for the Lefties, number 14, Ryan White.
Well, I guess we're doing crowd surfing here during this pitching change. That's a lot of water. Wyke, in 4 2/3 innings of work, has yet to allow an earned run. So now they'll bring up Gabe Scoro. First pitch strike. Scoro lifted opposite way, but right into the mitt of Coleman Schmidt. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Two down. A single for Jake Morrow to lead off the bottom of the 5th, which got that inning going for the Pickles. 2-0. Two and two as he tried to go chase one way outside. The man, the myth, the legend. Two's to Morrow. Swing and a miss. And that will do it. Top seven. 3-2 Port Angeles lead over the Pickles as we're continuing to be focused on everyone in the stadium.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Safeway, Albertsons, Electric Myers, UFCs, and many restaurants around town. Why not more? Centers.com.
I no longer have any comment. Chris Baytosh, the new pitcher, on the hill for the Pickles.
Joe, the
We'll take over here.
50-50 raffle for the Briners Club, raising money for their, I don't know what they're going to do with it. But they're going to party. They're going to get brined up. You know what I'm saying, dog?
A 4.50 ERA, 12 strikeouts, 12 innings of work for Baytosh.
Give it to him, Parker. $230 is what they've raised so far. So.
And as we start the seventh, time for another look at scores around the West Coast League. The Bend Elks, who of course will be here at Walker Stadium tomorrow night for a 3-game series, lead the Wenatchee Apple Sox 7-1 in the top of the seventh. The Walla Walla Sweets still on top of the Corvallis Knights, starting to claw their way back into it. 5-4 in the top of the ninth. In the bottom of the sixth, the Cowlitz Black Bears up 1-0 on Yakima Valley.
Again, if you want a tennis ball, get your fanny in right field right now.
I mean, does anybody really care what happens with the other half of the 50-50 raffle?
Here's Luke Saunders. A single and a strikeout so far for Saunders. There's a first pitch strike from Baytosh. Catches the outer half, 0-2. On the ground, left side, bobbled. And again, a leadoff man on for the lefties, as most people get hit with the air. 0 for 2 tonight is Nick Oakley. Walk, a ground out, and a fly out. That one sliced down the line. And the defending West Coast League Player of the Week with his first hit of the night. Two on for Javi Espinoza.
And then number 16, Javi Espinoza.
Shows bunt and pulls back. Bunt down the line. And no play anywhere. Perfectly laid down by Javi Espinoza. And with the bases loaded, if you're Port Angeles, this is the guy you want stepping into the box right now, Coleman Schmidt. Last AB blasted that 3-run bomb. And we'll get a chat here between Morrow and Batosh. Of course, Pickles infield will play in here. Bases loaded with no outs. And now we'll get a mound visit. And a quick hook for Chris Batosh. Another new pitcher for the Pickles. Going to the bullpen again.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Pickles will turn to the Washington State Cougar Elias Farland to take over on the bump here. But the base is loaded. Nobody down here in the top of the 7th. Big spot here for the Port Angeles Lefties with their big batter coming up in Coleman Schmidt. Again, went deep with that 3-run blast to give Port Angeles that 3-0 lead back in the 5th inning. Farland with a 2.54 ERA this season, 19 strikeouts and 17 2/3 innings of work. His 11th inning, or 11th appearance of the season, I should say. Again, another good night for baseball here at Walker Stadium. Fans taking it in. Again, not a lot of chances left. After tonight, only 6 more home games in the regular season. Definitely tickets available, and obviously Pickles fans are hoping that there will be more home games than just these final 6 regular season games. Of course, Pickles trying to secure that final playoff spot in the South Division. Trying to win the second half division title. But if the Corvallis Knights win it again, which right now they are once again leading the South Division, it goes to overall winning percentage. And right now the Pickles do have that coming into tonight with a .600 winning percentage. Ridgefield behind them at .556. Elias Farland will face Coleman Schmidt here. As he lays off the high cheese, 1-0. Schmidt now up to 15 RBIs on the summer, thanks to that 3-run dinger. Big hack there. Was thinking a grand slam this time. Farland blows it by him, 1-2.
Get ready, Walker Stadium. We need you here.
The 1-2. The heater. 92 miles per hour. Here's Jack Holman, 0 for 3 tonight.
Batting number 36, Jack Holman.
Popped about a mile high. Morrow makes the squeeze in foul ground. Two down. And now a matchup of future Pac-12 foes. Trevor Tishenkel, the future Cal Bear, going up against Elias Farland, the current Washington State Cougar. Coming off a 2021 campaign up on the Palouse where he had 9 strikeouts and 8 innings of work. First pitch fouled off. Farland looking to be a even bigger piece of that Cougs pitching staff in 2022 for Brian Green. Definitely some added excitement up there at Bailey Brayton Field for the Cougs. As mentioned a second ago, Brian Green has done a solid job so far. The first winning season for that program in 2021 since 2015. 0-2. Pickles fans making noise. The 0-2 from Farland. Just misses on the outside. One-two to Tishenkel. Swing and a miss. Elias Farland comes in and is clutch. Gets out of a bases loaded jam. Still 3-2 as we head to the 7th inning stretch here at Walker Stadium.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Zach Edinger.
All right.
Long, low, ball. Pretty light on the ball on tonight, Kevin. All the Kevins are out there launching their balls.
Jeremiah.
Yeah, brother.
We got a special request to do a cappella tonight.
Acapella, you and me?
Well, we need Walker Stadium to help.
Absolutely.
You guys ready? On the count of 3, take me out to the ball game.
Harry, dude.
1, 2, 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back for its root. Root for the Pickles.
No, when it's a shame. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for not saying Cracker Jacks tonight, Joe.
Zach Edinger, the new pitcher coming in for Port Angeles. Coming into this one with a 3.29 ERA with 15 strikeouts, making his 7th appearance of the season. And Parker hopping on with us. What's up, man?
Check, check. Mic check. I'm good to go. It's a great night here at Walker Stadium, man. Going for the sweep. Kevin night. We got all the Kevins in for free tonight, so can't complain. Beautiful night.
Not at all. I'm thankful that we've had great weather. And we'll
That's
have
right.
great weather again tomorrow and this weekend, even though it's obviously going to be on the warm side. 0-2
Yeah.
here to Kyle Dernetti.
Yeah, it's going to be a hot one, but picks are hot, so it all falls in line.
That is true. That one way outside from Zach Edinger.
Now, you know what, Ben? I had the pleasure of meeting your father tonight.
Really?
Yeah, he showed up. He said, I told him he could go up into the press box and see.
Wait a minute. Why didn't he?
He said, I don't want to bother him while he's doing his work.
No, I don't
so
care.
I told him the same thing, but I believe he's somewhere over there on the first base side.
I think he just didn't want to be on air. I think he was
That
probably
could be.
too embarrassed. As Dernetti, I should say, goes down swinging.
This guy's working quick on the mound, huh?
That's kind of been the theme for this Port Angeles squad tonight.
Yeah.
The starter, Riley Agson, I mean, he didn't take a whole lot of time in between pitches. He
Right.
just got the ball back, got the sign, and was ready to go.
Yeah. It's been a great game here tonight, but you know, I got a sneaky feeling about some late inning magic.
Well, we've seen it several times
That's
here at
right.
Walker Stadium this summer.
That's right.
Here's Cam Clayton. RBI single in his last at-bat. That one lifted into right, running back, and making the leaping grab is Coleman Schmidt. 2 down. And a pinch hitter here, Carter Mondo, will step in.
And the lefties love this guy. They're really a big fan of this guy.
The Pickles looking for offense here.
All right, all you Kevins, go nuts.
First game of this series. There's collision at the plate, completely legal. But second game, they clearly weren't fans of it. Went ahead and pegged him. I don't think that was unintentional. So we'll see what happens here. Our GM, Ross Campbell, is pulling the yard card out. We'll see what happens.
Monda in 7 at-bats, 333 average, so making a presence at the plate in his few plate appearances so far for the Pickles after joining the squad last week. One and one. Gets hit again.
Throw him out.
All right, well, throw that one at L7.
We'll take it. I know Mondo will take it. He's a team guy. All about the team, so.
So once again, Monda gets hit. Here's Matt Chu.
Now last night, I didn't see this because I was helping some people out at the gate, but I understand Monda was hit, and Matt Jew hit one right up the middle that ended up hitting the pitcher in the face. Did that happen?
Yeah, that comebacker last night.
I believe they would call that instant karma.
One out to Jew. Call a strike, 1-1. RBI double and a single tonight for Matt Chu, 2 for 3.
Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles!
1-1 with 2 down.
Had a few technical difficulties there with the cameras, but you wouldn't even know it because this broadcast team is so professional, and we're back in action.
Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles!
We'll do the 1-2 again.
All right, Wander Stadium, let's make some noise!
Got a great crowd in here tonight. Probably 1,250, a few more strong, but I mean, just lively.
Good eye, Matthew, good eye.
Off the fist, foul, look out. Right into the Pickles dugout. Twos to Jew. Stays alive.
See, I think it might have been we weren't rubbing the hat bills there. 2-2-2.
Yep.
Got to rub the bill. Everybody watching at home, go ahead and rub your hat bills. Here we go. 2-2-2. Now I want you to just be rubbing back and forth, front to back, on the hat bills. And when the pitcher lifts his leg, go ahead and stop. Up. See? Now get back to it. Rub the hat bills, front to back. It's whatever your dominant hand is, right hand or left hand, front to back on the side of the hat bill. Keep it going until the pitcher lifts his leg. See, that's what happens. That's what happens. Good fortune.
2 straight hit by pitches.
I'm going to say one intentional, one unintentional.
Leave him in! Leave him in! Leave him in! Leave him in!
And they'll go to a new pitcher. New arm coming out for Port Angeles. Pickles threatening with the tying run on second.
New pitcher on the mound for the Lefties. All right. New pitcher on the mound for the Lefties, number 10, Zach Thomas.
Zach Thomas will take over. One of the most reliable arms on this Port Angeles Lefties staff. 1.71 ERA, 18 strikeouts, making his 16th appearance of the season, 21 innings of work. Here's Ryan Gardino, who was intentionally walked in his last at-bat. Two on, two down.
Oh. He's on it, Ben. He's on it. It's my favorite part of the lineup right here. Gardino, Mosby, Luna. You never know what's going to happen.
0-2, took a big hack there.
Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles!
0-2, outside.
Imagine that. More technical difficulties, but you wouldn't even know it.
Pickle power! Pickle power! Pickle power! Pickle power!
That's drifting foul.
Again, we're in a situation with 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Everybody at home watching, I would encourage whatever your dominant hand is, go ahead and rub the bill of your hat front to back until the pitcher lifts his leg. Ben, you're not doing it.
Fouled off.
Ben, we really need you to get in on this. We got tons of fans at home. All right. We're all in on it now. All right, all right.
More foul ball. Let's go. Let's hear it for Bambino Gardino.
Get back to it. Here we go. Wow.
Talk about a battle we have here.
Great at bat. Finish it off with a little gapper, huh?
Let's go Pickles. Let's go Pickles. Let's go Pickles. Let's go Pickles.
There you go.
3-2.
Thank you, everybody at home doing your job. That is the reason that we got ball 3. So you can go ahead and relax your hands. It's now up to Gardino.
10th pitch of the at-bat right here, the 3-2.
Great AB. Great AB by Ryan Gardino. And who do we got next, Ben?
Leo Mosby.
The man, the myth, the legend. In my opinion, if the season were to end today, MVP. And that's most valuable pickle.
No question, Mosby has had a big summer. 364, leads the team in RBIs. Second most ribbies in the West Coast League, and a big spot here.
All right, more of that, more of that. Let's go, Pickles.
No doubt a pivotal point of this game here in the bottom of the 7th.
Let's go, Pickles. Let's go, Pickles. Let's go, Pickles.
Leo Mosby has come in clutch at many times at this point of the season. Over to first. And the Lefties get out of a bases-loaded jam and keep it a 1-run lead for Port Angeles as we head to the 8th here at Walker Stadium.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. B.
Lead off the lefties, number 33, Carson Crawford.
Carson Crawford will lead it off here for Port Angeles in the top of the 8th. 3-2 lefties looking to take the final game of this 3-game series. First pitch, skied in the infield. As Cam Clayton hauls it in, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now, Ben, one of the last times I was up here in the broadcast booth, you had your first hot dog with Velveeta shells and cheese on it. I just want to know, have you had the opportunity to try a Beyond Burger? No, actually, no, it's not Beyond. It's Impossible Burger.
No, I haven't. What is that?
It is not real meat. It's the vegan option we have here at the ballpark. I don't think I've had a actual cheeseburger here this year. I tried the
vegan route
I tried the Impossible Burger for the first time in my life. We've had it for a couple years. I've never gone back.
I can't blame you. I've actually wanted to try that a couple times. 2-0 to Bryce Matthews.
I recommend it. Shout out to Impossible Meats. Okay, I got a 50-50 ticket.
Matthews 0 for 3 tonight, has grounded into 2 double plays.
All right.
2-1 to Bryce Matthews.
7738.
I lost.
I'm sorry you didn't win.
I spent a whole $1 on that, and I lost.
2-1. Late on that one, 2-2.
Gosh. I mean, I could have won hundreds of dollars off of that $1 investment there, Ben.
What's the most money that has been given away? Was it like 940
It was
something?
Yeah, it was something around there. I don't know that we've touched 2,000 total, and it's a 50-50. Yeah, it's 800 or 900.
Another strikeout for Elias Farland. 2 down.
Now, tonight's 50-50 raffle was put on by the official booster club of the Portland Pickles, the Portland Briners. So, really good to see the Briners get to have the opportunity to get some revenue and see what they can do here.
Garrett Lake will pinch hit here for Tommy Takayoshi. Greetings to everyone at home. And no idea that I was going to be on camera tonight.
You're a star. I mean, the voice is good, Ben, but I mean, really, the face, that's the moneymaker, right?
Without sounding like an egotistical maniac, yeah.
That's right, yeah.
1-0.
Look at that guy. Having a good time. Looks like maybe a cider in hand. I don't know what he's. Hopefully that's not wine. That's a full glass. That is not permitted. So I'm going to go ahead and say that's a cider.
Two-1 to Lake.
Oh, look at that. There he is. That would be Kevin. It's Kevin Knight. He's got himself a nice Waterloo sparkling seltzer.
2-2. Right down the gut.
There you
Elias
go.
Farland continuing to bring the gas. 4 strikeouts for the Washington State Cougar. Brings him up.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/BeFast.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Bottom of the 8th, Pickles down to their final 6 outs. Ivan Luna will lead it off here for Portland.
The swaggy boy, as they call him.
Luna 0 for 3 tonight, a pair of groundouts and a flyout.
He's due. That's what that means. Gave it to John, but he's out now. Oh, you're out.
That one way outside, 1-1. Two and 1 to Luna.
Gabe Scoro on deck. 4 years strong. Number 12.
Luna goes chasing at the high stuff. 1 down.
What a great story with Gabe Scoro. I mean, his parents have just been the most dedicated fans. Number 12, 4 years in a row, the one and only 4-year Pickle. I mean, it's really just an awesome thing that we have going on with him. Who knows what could happen with the COVID year in college? I mean, he might end up being the only 5-year Pickle, and that would for sure be the only in history.
Portland kid through and through. We've talked about it this entire season. Obviously, 4 years, like you mentioned, with the Pickles. Playing his college ball over at UP, playing his high school ball across the Willamette at Lincoln High School.
Yep. A 6-time State of Oregon chess champion. So not only has the athletic skills, but also the mind to match, and just a good guy all around.
A fan favorite, no question. He embraces being a pickle. He embraces the fans, interacts with them a lot. As that one is chopped foul.
That's the other thing about Gabe. I mean, every single night, one of the last guys to leave the dugout, giving autographs, interacting with fans, and everybody loves him.
Looking for a big AB here, as he's also 0 for 3 tonight. Again, foul.
One of those guys that doesn't have immense power, but just finds a way every single time.
The 0-2 to Scoro. Off the fist, over to short. Oakley across the diamond, 2 down. And we'll get a pinch hitter here. Evan Leibel will step in and take his first tax of the night.
I'm big on this guy, Evan Leibel. You may have heard through the grapevine, maybe you, Dove, is looking at him. Someone's looking at him, and had a hot start to the season. Has kind of brought it back up recently. His dad's in town from Southern California, so I like this pinch hit here. Shout out to Brian Leibel.
Hitting 265 this summer, 1-1. And, you know, I talked about it earlier in the season. It's one of those stories, you know, those feel-good stories in the West Coast League. All these guys are trying to get better before their next college season. And
that's right.
Evan Leibel is a perfect example. Like I mentioned, a pretty good season offensively, hitting 265, coming off a freshman campaign at Loyola Marymount as he slices that one foul. Hit only 182 during his freshman campaign. So you see these guys getting better, obviously offensively. Leibel has a perfect example right there, and you hope they can continue that momentum into his sophomore campaign, or anybody else who's having a good summer here carries it into their next season.
Yep, that's what it's all about here in the West Coast League, is giving players the opportunity to continue to progress and get looks, and hopefully move on.
1-2 to Leibel, and he goes chasing upstairs. To the top of the ninth, Port Angeles trying to add on to this one-run lead and take the final game of this 3-game set.
Late in.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break of vodka.
Alright, Walker Stadium, we're going to try to do a wave. Are you ready? We're going to start at section 201 and bring it all the way around.
You can do this, Walker Stadium. I believe in us. All right, 201 on your feet.
There he goes.
1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah.
201. 202. All the players in 204. Party Deck. 207. 208.
Lefties trying to add on to their lead. Up 3-2, trying to get some insurance runs here as Luke Saunders will lead it off. Finally ready for baseball. Elias Farland gets set. Saunders tonight with a single, got on base because of an error and a strikeout looking. 0-2. Fouled off, still 0-2. And we have our first final of the night in the West Coast League. The Corvallis Knights complete the comeback and take down the Walla Walla Sweets 6-5. Upstairs 1-2. Elsewhere, the Bend Elks looking for a W before they come to the Rose City, up 7-2 on the Wenatchee Apple Sox. That one in the bottom of the 8th. And then knotted up at 1 out at Yakima Valley between the Pippins and the Cowlitz Black Bears in the top of the 8th. Another strikeout for Farland. Strikeout number 5. Back to the top of the Port Angeles order, Nick Oakley. A base hit into left field back in the 7th. Mighty swing there. Oh, and 2.
Let's go.
Oh, 2. That one skied into left. Someone's got to take charge, and Matt Jew does. Two down for Javi Espinoza. Solid night tonight for the second baseman. Has reached base in all 4 plate appearances. 2 walks, a single, and also another single as well. An infield single in his last at bat in the 7th. 1-1. Check swing. Didn't go around, according to Will Bennett.
What time is the game tomorrow, Joe?
Everyone in this room is now dumber.
Two and two. Six strikeouts for Elias Farland, putting in work out of the pen. Last chance for the Pickles, down by one on the other side.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym B FAST. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/BeFast.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Art Walker Stadium, bottom of the ninth. We need you this time.
Pickles down to their final 3 outs. That's Kyle Dernetti will lead it off.
Second baseman from Oregon State University, number 15, Kyle Dernetti.
A strikeout, a sac bunt, and a walk for Dernetti tonight. Burns the outer half. Way inside.
Good positive work. Great, all great.
Fouls it off, 1-2.
Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles!
Late on that one. One down. And now back to the top of the Pickles order, as Cam Clayton will look to get something going here in the bottom of the ninth. Clayton tonight with an RBI single back in the fifth. Outside of that, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Clayton taters the 1-1 deep into center, but not deep enough. 2 down. It will fall on the bat of Carter Monda. One to no to Monda. Two and one. Two one, two down. Just misses.
Let's go Pickles! Let's go Pickles! Let's go Pickles!
And the Pickles with the tying run on. And if you're the Pickles, this is where you want to be in the order in this situation. You have the 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up for Portland. Matt Jew will step in. A single, a double with an RBI for Matt Jew tonight, representing the winning run. That one catches the upper half. Jew already, with some heroics earlier this season, had a walk-off single. That one skied into center. Luke Saunders underneath it, makes the squeeze, and Port Angeles will take game 3 of this series. 3-2 the final over the Portland Pickles. As now Portland will prepare to take on the Bend Elks tomorrow night back here at Walker Stadium for another 3-game series. That will do it here from Lentz Park. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will see you back here again tomorrow night, 7:05, for more Pickles baseball.